You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. Word up.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And for the Memphis Grizzlies, the grit and grind era over the last few years brought franchise-changing success. But Kenny, the competition out west, man, it's really fierce.
Yeah, I do like Memphis because they have like great leadership from their vets. You know, not always able to get it done on the court, but the leadership to stay the course is what's impressive about them. And they could stay in contention.
You know, they've retooled without rebuilding. Whether they're winning or losing, their attitude and approach has always been professional.
You like Memphis? You like the city of Memphis?
I like Memphis. Beale Street, baby.
Beale Street, yeah. Barbecue.
Barbecue chicken alert.
You know what I like about it, that Beale Street?
What?
It's Canendus.
Canendus.
He's trying to do a Shaqism, but says that instead of tremendous, it's Ken Mendes.
Okay, got it. Oh, Ken Mendes. All right, I got it.
Okay, then.
That was the weakest attempt
I'm just trying.
I have ever heard in the history of broadcasting.
I guess my name doesn't fit in like this.
The history of broadcasting. That was Ken Mendes.
That was
Ken Mendes.
Maybe it was maybe it was Knawful.
Yeah, it was
beyond Knawful.
What about Shaqtendus?
That was Ken Mendes.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with a win.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the board.
Yeah, they were overpowering it inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
As the season gets longer, so does the injury list. And Mark, you've taken a look at how you stay healthy, what these athletes have got to do, changes from era to era, but what precautions do teams take right now to ensure their players are at their very healthiest?
Well, you know, I think it's all about preventative maintenance and really good training and medical staffs, and most of those in the NBA are excellent. Do a good job of the preseason work, the conditioning work, the customizing of routines of weightlifting and recovery for each player. And then it's a matter of the player following the protocols in his particular program so that you fight off injury. And if you do get injured, it typically isn't, you're not out for extended periods of time. So, and then the emphasis on rest cannot be overstated. Teams are doing a much better job of managing the bodies of their players.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson is out there with Caspi. And it's Marshawn Brooks. And it's Green. And it's Carter in at the point. Here is Caspi. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's Ingram against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Ball with the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Carter on the wing. Pass to Green. Back to Carter. Floats one up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Carter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Ball, the pass to Len. And there's the feed to LeBron. Brooks against Ingram. To the inside. Now here's Brooks. He's tightly guarded. He kicks it to Casper. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And a moment to see numbers for Kuzma. He's right around 17 points tonight, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
James, and he banks in the layup. James has got his second basket of the night.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Carter kicks to Jackson. Shoots over Kuzma. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And Jackson with the block. Here is Caspi. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Here's LeBron. Grizzlies making the shot. Lakers passing it around. Kuzma passes to Len, kicks the ball. James right side. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Here is Caspi, guarded by Kuzma. Caspi finds Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
James, the pass to Len, out to Kuzma. No good from outside.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Get this break in the action. Let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
To the paint, here's Jackson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Jackson's got his second basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. I think he's going to have to be more cautious on defense. He can't afford to pick up a 3rd foul here in the first quarter.
And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. Now here's Kuzma. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans.
Yeah, excellent work on the boards that night. Always in attack mode, and that allowed him to get plenty of rebounds.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hart's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Parsons is checked in. Now here's Parsons. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. The drive by LeBron. And some very quick points for him on that possession. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And it's Brooks. That time on the assist from Carter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now, here's Ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The Lakers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he knocks down the first one. We know star power is critical, Clark, but when you look at the great bench players, what distinguishes them in your estimation?
A couple of things, Kevin, when you talk about outstanding role players. One is not only do they accept their role, they embrace it. They thrive in it. They really relish it. It could be impacting the game defensively or impacting it with energy and offensive rebounding. Sometimes it's a designated scorer who comes off the bench to just inject offense. Lou Williams as a 6th man.
Sure.
Vinnie Johnson when he was with the Pistons. I mean, there are a number of guys. John Havlicek, his great Hall of Fame career was pretty much started as a 6th man. So enough Kevin McHale and so forth. You can go down the list, but they impact the outcome with some aspect or aspects of their game, which is awesome to see.
Now here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. No good from Beasley.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. LeBron against Brooks. This one for 3, and Michael Beasley good for 3. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Harrison kicks to Caspi. Pass to Parsons. Back to Caspi. In the corner, it's Temple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected, and that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And Stevenson's checked in for James. Off the inbound pass, Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Here's Stevenson. Makes it off the glass.
Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Harrison kicks to Parsons. Back to Harrison. Good on the triple. Harrison's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
Now here's Stevenson. 6 to shoot. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Here's Temple. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Brooks kicks to Temple. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Rondo dishes to Beasley. Rondo passes to Beasley. Stevenson against Brooks. Here's Hart. And a miss there on the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Harrison passes to Caspi, and that one is stuffed right through.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move that was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Harrison kicks to Caspi. Out to Brooks. 1:29 left here in the opening quarter. With the teardrop, nobody near Parsons. Hits the jumper in space. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's Rondo. Now the pass to Len. Rondo finds Len. Caspi gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And, you know, I think if you're a Lakers fan, you've got to be excited about this young core. I mean, had a fantastic draft in 2017 and got really good building block players in Ball, Kuzma, and Hart.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Michael Beasley. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Hart. Parsons' shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope passes to Len. And here is Zubac. Stevenson outside. Here's Rondo. Lays it up and banks it in. Rondo's got 5 points so far.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Harrison scanning the floor. To the wing on the left. Here's Temple, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
And it's Harrison with the ball for Memphis. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jackson. Harrison out there with Garrett Temple. Then it's Brooks, and it's Parsons in at the four spot. And the dunk by Jackson. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Stevenson kicks to Zubac. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his first points of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Temple finds Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. From about 19 feet. And that one's good, Harrison. Harrison's got 5 now.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Stevenson passes to McGee, and here is Zubats. Guarded by Jackson. From 10 feet out, that one wide left. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Passes it to Harrison. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. Parsons got his 3rd assist on the night. Rondo with the ball. He's got 5. To the middle. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads kept that down to 1 point on the basket from Zubats.
Always enjoy solid, good passing. Easily setting up his teammate. Does not get any easier than that.
Brooks up on top. He's guarded by Stevenson. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Here's Temple. Good on the three-point shot. 7 points in the game.
And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
Brooks against Stevenson. Caldwell Pope on the wing. The dish to McGee. Here's Zubats. Pass to McGee. Over Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, there was no shine on that effort. Really lackluster. Their D was nowhere to be found.
Now, here's Stevenson. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Stevenson, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Harrison kicks to Jackson. In the corner, it's Temple. Puts up a 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Rondo finds Zubats. Back to Rondo. Now Zubats, covered by Parsons. McGee against Jackson. McGee's shot is off.
He's still fighting it, and sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. He's trying to get in the rhythm, but right now he's playing hard, but he's hurting his team.
Now here's Stevenson. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the basket by Los Angeles. Nice shot by Brooks.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Stevenson against Brooks. Stevenson dishes to McGee. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. No good from Zubats. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. James comes in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the Grizzlies, Green, he's checked in for Parsons. Brooks comes in for Garrett Temple. And it's Carter in for Harrison. Now here's Brooks. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And another miss by Memphis. Lakers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. The basket counts, and 1 will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. And that one misses. The position of power forward, Clark, that was your position. Did you ever think it would become a major weapon for stretching the floor as it is now?
No, I didn't see that evolution happening. I mean, again, at that time in the 80s, even into the 90s, you had the small forward and the power forward was more of an enforcer. I was actually kind of a hybrid at the time because I could deal inside effectively on the glass and because of my size and strength, but also could step out and put it on the floor and pass it a little bit. So, no, the evolution with the four-man in this day and age, I did not foresee that at all. Love what's happened with it, but it speaks, I think, to the athleticism and skill of these bigger guys now.
It does. Now, Zubac, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. James against Jackson. Over Jackson. Ball's knocked loose. Zubac the pass the ball. Back to Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here is Carter. Brooks outside. Traps in the tray. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for the Lakers.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement and great assists. When you look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs, nice work on distributing the ball.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Caspi, he's checked in for Memphis. On the wing, Brooks. 14 feet away, and the jumper falls for him. Brooks has got his third basket of the night right there. Lakers trail by 5. James looking it over. It's Ingram on the wing. Lock at 6. Here's Hart. LeBron trying to free himself up. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Took him no time at all on that one. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's Ball in the corner. Dishes it to LeBron. Over Jackson. And again, the Lakers no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
That one good for 2. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now Ingram. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Ingram attacking. Zubac, it's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. A nice shot by Carter.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there. Some
changes for the Lakers. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Zubac, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Ingram. Now here's Beasley. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's James. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Carter outside. Brooks outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. A nice shot by LeBron. James has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Here is Caspi. He has 6. Puts it up from 12. Kuzma pulls it in. Down low, here's Beasley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Beasley's got 5.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Memphis has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after LeBron James's miss. Here's Caspi. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Loved how they guarded that layup. Didn't make it easy, which I think is why he missed it.
And here is James. He picked up 36 points in the last one against New Orleans.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Carter kicks to Brooks. Beasley comes with the double team. Inside, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And James makes scoring look so effortless. Once he kicks it into gear, there's not much you can do to stop it.
Now here is Carter. He has 7. No good from Caspi. Kuzma with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Memphis leading. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brooks outside. Green kicks to Brooks. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Memphis out in front. They lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Chandler, they've made a couple of runs here. How do you keep them at bay?
Yeah, they're a great team. We fully expect them to keep coming back, and it's going to be a dogfight. So they went on their run. We just got to limit their runs, and we're going to go on a few of our own.
Chandler, we'll see who wins that battle in the second half. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, I love that they were forceful at the offensive end. They got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half, though.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ingram is out there with ball, and it's Len in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Brooks kicks to Carter. Shoots over ball. The pass to Caspi. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here is Caspi. Shoots over Ingram. The Grizzlies with another miss.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Pass the ball. James trying to free himself up, and that one goes long. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Caspi passes to Carter. Here is Caspi. He's covered by Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Poked loose. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. James finds Len. Missed inside. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Now Caspi. He has 6. Out to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And James pulls it down.
What a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
Pass to Kuzma. Ingram outside. Pass the ball. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Los Angeles with another miss.
They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin the half. Nothing pretty about this 1-for-4 start.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here is Caspi. To end the drought.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Takes the 12-footer and hits. Caspi's got 8 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Ball kicks to left. And the pass to James. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
And that one misses. Los Angeles making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Brooks comes in for Caspi, and Garrett Temple subbed in for Brooks. Carter outside. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Kuzma. Back to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Kuzma. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Temple the pass to Carter. He kicks it to Brooks. Back to Carter. On the wing, Brooks. But he gets it back to the middle. Over to the wing. Carter against Rondo. Beyond the arc. And it's Carter missing.
I think that's got to affect your mental game. I mean, missing open shots like that, unacceptable, and it'll probably mess with your head a little bit, too.
LeBron kicks to Kuzma. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from LeBron.
A signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
Now here is Carter. 10 points for him. There's Jackson with the 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 4 assists in the game.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here is Carter. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. To the paint. Jackson down low. He's against Kuzma. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Alex Len. Lance Stevenson comes in for LeBron. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ingram. And Memphis also making a switch. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Jackson. Rondo passes to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. 5 to shoot. Caldwell Pope for 3. Carter pulls it in. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Temple. Baseline try. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McGee. The shot misses. Parsons with some nice D. Here's Temple. 10 points for him. Good work there as it goes. Temple's got 12 in the game. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Parsons against Kuzma. Here's McGee. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Down low, it's stolen by Rondo. Kuzma passes to McGee. That one goes in, and it's now only a 1-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Carter kicks to Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Rondo finds McGee. Caldwell Pope against Green. That one drops for him. Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. And last season, not a beat missed for KCP. Even after switching teams, he played his same brand of defense. Unfortunately, the lack of bite shooting the ball stayed the same as well. That's an area he's got to improve.
And here's Rondo after the 3-pointer from Chandler Parsons. Caldwell Pope passes to McGee. Doesn't go that time. And it's Memphis the other way. They've led by as much as 10. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And Clark, for KCP, you play him for the defense and just hope he helps you out on the offensive side in some way.
Well, you know, he's never been an efficient scorer, Kevin, but you don't need him to be. I mean, the steals are always going to be there, and he's a nuisance on that end of the floor and can guard just about any perimeter position. He's also improved his rebounding, which allows him to help in a lot of ways. So this guy defensively on the glass, he's a winner and a keeper.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Beasley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Josh Hart in for Lance Stevenson. And Memphis also making a switch. Harrison's checked in to the middle. Rondo with the steal. With the floater. Hart, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
On defense, the Lakers. A 2-point game. Here's Harrison. He's covered by Rondo. Temple hits the three-point bomb. Temple's got 15 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Rondo drives in. Here's Beasley. Parsons with some nice D. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Grizzlies. To the inside. Parsons' shot is off.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside for Rondo. Beasley finds Zubac. Beasley outside. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brooks checked in for Garrett Temple. Memphis has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Back to Brooks. Over Caldwell Pope. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Here's Rondo. Back to Beasley. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. And for Memphis, they're shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. And Parsons gets it to go.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Rondo. He has 5. Caldwell Pope outside. And he gets the bucket. Caldwell Pope's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Green left side. Pass to Harrison. Count it, and the foul. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Caspi, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Hart, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Feeds to Green. Goes back up. And the rejection by Zubac. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Los Angeles. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Green. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Beasley outside. Caldwell Pope right side. Shot clock at 6. Down low, got a piece of it. Here's Zubac, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Brooks feeling it out a bit. To the right side. They get a hand on it. Parsons. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Chandler Parsons, Harrison out there with Brooks. And there's Jackson, and it's Caspi in at the 3 spot. The free throw drops for Zubac.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Brooks. Kicks to Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. Ball to pass to Ingram. Here's Hart. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Zubac. To the paint. James outside. 6 to shoot. The pass to Hart. To take the lead. LeBron, good. James has got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Out to Ingram. Over to the left wing. Zubac finds James. Now here's Ball. Zubac with it. Jackson on him. And Jackson with the block. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Lenz checked in for Zubac. The Grizzlies shooting well, 50% from the floor. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Harrison. Here's Jackson, rejected by Len, and he recovers it. Bangs home the trifecta. And that's 10 points for Brooks.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And the basket by Jackson.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Ball kicks to James. He dishes it to Len. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Carter's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
And Chandler Parsons, a player who's just had some bad luck with injury. You think back to when he was at full health and how impactful of a player he was. Still working to get back to that level, but it's been a long journey for Parsons.
Now here's James. To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Here's Brooks, and so the Lakers with another turnover. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty, an incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Brooks, the pass to Caspi. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And they pick up 2.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
Here's Ingram. Grizzlies making the shot. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
Carter outside. Over ball. Here's Jackson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Lakers in the lead. Kuzma passes the ball. And again, it's the Lakers.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Carter against Ball. Carter kicks to Caspi. And the call will be against Alex Len. That's foul number 2 for him. And Memphis making a change here. Green's checked in. Carter on the wing. Outside for Jackson. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And that one falls for Carter. Carter hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Ball kicks to Kuzma. Fires for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Carter, the pass to Caspi, and stolen by James. Passes to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
All Kuzma needs is a little separation, and he's good to go. Very agile in operating in the pick and roll.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Carter kicks to Green. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Brooks outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Memphis. Green's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalties.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson kicks to Green. Carter down low. He's covered by Ball. Brooks with no one around. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 10 points for Brooks.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Inside. Lets it go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Ball kicks to LeBron. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Lock at 6. LeBron dishes to Ingram. Over Brooks. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. That's now 32 points for LeBron. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Carter. Sweet little floater. Carter's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Resplendent release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
And it's Ball in the corner. Kuzma passes to Len, and he banks in the layup.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by the Lakers. And it's good, 2 points. Carter's got 6 in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Ball kicks to Len. In the corner, it's Ingram. James outside. Back to Ingram. Trying to find Len. Gets it to him. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Ingram. Kuzma passes to Ingram over Brooks. And that one's good. Ingram. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And, you know, after playing a year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his team. I mean, a dominating performer who comes up big in an effortless way in these moments.
Carter kicks to Jackson. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
LeBron against Brooks. Ingram outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now a timeout called by Memphis. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Here's Jackson. Green left side. Back to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks outside. Lets it fly from 18. They get it again. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Green.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there, Greg. The timing couldn't have been better.
Now here's Kuzma. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Here's Brooks. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Ingram. Landis is the ball. Ingram outside. A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. And the dunk by Lamb.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries, Kevin.
Here's Brooks after the basket by the Lakers. Carter outside. Out to Brooks. Wide open look. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Brooks against James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Now the dish to Green. Brooks against LeBron. Brooks outside. Goes back up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And both free throws good for Brooks. There's 14 seconds left in the game. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They kick it out to Green. From outside the arc, Brooks misses. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what did you pick up defensively that allowed you to win this game?
I mean, well, they broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
No rebounds, no rings. Congrats, LeBron. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.